This is a second video going to do the same problems, going to do choices. Both methods are okay to do. You can choose which way you want to do elimination. Some people have a more difficult time seeing which one to manipulate. So the first video was do the same thing every time, you'll end up at the same place. This one you are going to need to make some choices. So you're going to look for one of the variables that will eliminate or cancel out when the two equations are added together. If there's not one, you may have to multiply one or both equations by a factor that will make the coefficients cancel out. Add the equations together to eliminate one variable, then substitute the value back into the other equation to find the other value. Sounds super confusing. But look at number 1, and if I notice that a negative y and a positive y, when I put a line underneath it, they will cancel out. And I can get 8x equals 16. And x equals 2. Then I substitute the 2 into either equation. 3 times 2 plus y equals 4. 6 plus y equals 4. What do I have to add to 6 to get to 4? A negative 2. Or you can do negative 6, y equals negative 2. 2 comma negative 2 is your coordinate that is the solution. This one tends to be okay if you can see things that will cancel each other out. If you get stuck on what to do, go back to the first video. Do it the way of the first video. Works every time. Okay. Adding to cancel out. Nothing adds to cancel out, but when I have a 6c and a 6c, if I multiply everybody by a negative 1, the 6's now cancel out. 9d equals negative 27. d equals negative 3. I substitute in. I'm not going to substitute into the bottom. I'm going to substitute into the top because I hadn't messed with it. 6 c plus 7 times negative 3 equals negative 15. When I was working in algebra, the best advice somebody gave me was never plug into something you created. Plug into something that you were given and hadn't messed with. In the case that if you plug it into something you created and have already made a mistake, your mistake will carry on. 6c minus 21 equals negative 15. Add 21, add 21. 6c equals 6. c equals 1. Always in alphabetical order. So your solution is 1, negative 3. It looks quicker. It only is quicker if you can see who's going to be eliminated. Here you have 8 and a 5 and a 12 and a 12. You're going to eliminate. Now, never eliminate the constants, only eliminate the variables. So if I multiply everybody by negative, the ends go away. I get 3m equals 21. Divide by 3, m equals 7. Again, I'm not going to plug in to something I have messed with, so I'm going to go 8m plus 12n equals 20. 56 plus 12n equals 20. minus 56 minus 56. 12n equals negative 36. N equals negative 3. So alphabetical order. And yes, if you put them in the wrong order, it is considered the wrong solution. So by conventional algebra, always when variables show up and they're not x and y, you just put them in alphabetical order. Here, there's a whole bunch of ways. You can multiply that by 2 to make it a 4 and then change signs, or you can notice the negative 3y and the positive 3y. They go away. 6x equals 24. Divide by 6, x equals 4. I didn't mess with either of them, so I'm actually going to do the bottom one because I like dealing with positives. 2 times 4 plus 3y equals 26. 8 plus 3y equals 26. Minus 8 minus 8. 3y equals 18. Y equals 6. My solution is 4, 6. So if you can see which variable is going to disappear by changing the signs of the entire equation, or if you just have to multiply 1, that's fine. If not, use the basketball analogy, get the captains to match, change the jerseys of the lower equation, go through the solving for the variable that's on the inside next to the equal sign, and then substitute in.